Okay, so good morning everyone. My name is PGlenn and I'm going to present a persuasive speech about the benefits of hydraulic fracturing. Okay, good morning everyone. Like I said, my name is PGlenn and I'm going to be talking about hydraulic fracturing in a persuasive tone and discuss some of the cons and pros of the procedure. If the United States ever wants to become energy independent, unconventional natural resource extraction is a must. Among these unconventional methods is hydraulic fracturing. According to Manfreda in 2015 from the article, The Real History of Fracking, hydraulic fracturing is a technological breakthrough which will enable the U.S. to become energy independent by the year 2020. A little background, hydraulic fracturing is always in the news these days, and it seems as though it's a brand new procedure. According to Manfreda, the birth of modern day fracking took place in 1947, in which the outdated version that started in the 1800s which used nitroglycerin was actually replaced with acid and other safer chemical compositions. Since the general opinion of hydraulic fracturing is quite biased and the overall view of the production method is very negative, I would like you to consider that hydraulic fracturing is a beneficial production method based on the environmental impacts, safety, and economic benefits. Going straight into environmental impacts, two of the largest controversies within hydrofracturing are about natural gas and water contamination. The opposing view to hydraulic fracturing states, natural gas is not as clean as everyone says it is. According to Whitby from the web, an article stated pros and cons of hydraulic fracturing, 5 key issues in 2015. A new natural gas facility coming online does not always replace a legacy coal-fired power plant. And natural gas is not as clean and a renewable source of energy, so its benefits are only relative. Relative being the key word here. The benefits are relative to our day and age. My view, based on the environmental impacts, many studies say there's no conclusive evidence that water contamination is a greater risk with a frac than just any conventional drilling methods. According to Carroll from the article retrieved from the web, titled Arguments for and Against Fracking, created in 2014, the risk of water sources being contaminated was no higher with fracking than any other drilling processes, and that almost all pollution was due to mistakes made at ground level, such as spillage of wastewater returned from the well. Now that we touched on environmental impacts, I want to move on to safety. The opposing view says, wastewater returned from the frac is retrieved and stored in open pits. That's true. But these wastewater creates VOCs, volatile organic compounds. According to Dong from the web article What Goes In and Out of Hydraulic Fracturing, the wastewater left in open pits is left to evaporate, releasing harmful VOCs into the atmosphere and creating contaminating air, acid rain, and ground level. That may be the case. However, this return process can be changed at any time, so it's up to the operating company to go ahead and close those containments. My view, according to safety, is accidents. The primary cause of accidents resulting on-site during drilling fraction is due to vehicle accidents, actually, not the procedure itself. According to Rubright in 2014 from an article extracted from the web, Worker Safety and Statistics, simply the amount of time spent on the job inherently increases one's chance of health and safety risks. And in 2012, agriculture, forestry, fishing, and hunting jobs all had a much higher rate of accidents than hydraulic fracturing or any oil field process. Moving from safety onto the economic benefits. The opposing view, though the immediate economic benefits are observed, the potential irreversibility of freshwater contamination is great. According to Detwiller from a web article Fracking is Not the Solution written in 2011, consequences of shale gas drilling are hard to measure, but pervasive and potentially irreversible. This is a possibility, but we cannot live our lives dealing with the what ifs. We need to fix what we assume the problem is and move forward from there. We need to concentrate on now and the economic area we're in. My view, based on economic benefits, are come with careers and the low employment rate these days. There are there are immense increased employment opportunities out there. According to Tuthill, from the web article Understanding Fracking, Arguments for and Against Natural Gas Extraction, written in 2013, There are currently 9.2 million jobs that are supported by the oil and gas industry. In 10 years from now, 1 million new jobs in the field could be created. Since we talked about a little bit about environmental impacts, a little bit about safety and the economic benefits, in conclusion, I want to say there's really no fail-safe production method when it comes to natural resources, as all hydrocarbons are volatile and dangerous themselves. However, in order to produce these reserves or resources, new technologies and continued growth must be assumed and implemented. Through the use of hydraulic fracturing, resources that were once deemed unrecoverable are now recoverable and within our grasp. They have put the United States towards the top of worldwide producers. With better understanding of the environmental impacts, safety, and associated with the process and the economic benefits, hydraulic fracturing is an essential part of production at this time, and the benefits outweigh the harm. I would like you to consider the method of producing natural resources through hydraulic fracturing as a safe, effective process and beneficial to our society and the economy. Thank you.